This is Cherie's World.
Today's episode of Cherie's World podcast is brought to you by Less is More Entertainment. Lime is where I personally go to get my tickets for stage plays, concerts, family events, all sponsored by Lime.
Hey, and the good news, Cherie, because we have teamed up with Less is More events, our listeners and subscribers will soon be able to win tickets to some of the biggest events in their area, all courtesy of Cherie's World Podcast and Less is More events.
What makes Less is More Entertainment, aka Lime, better than the rest is you get those same tickets shopping with Lime, but you pay no service fees.
So to all of our listeners and subscribers, keep listening to Cherie's World Podcast weekly and find out how you can win free tickets to the hottest events in your area, all courtesy of Cherie's World and Less is More events, also known as Lime.
Welcome to Cherie's World.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have Miss Alycia Lerer on the show, who just so happens to be my sister / business partner when it comes to our spa, KIAN, which stands for Keeping It All Natural. Alycia is the brainchild of the business. She used to be a model, turned wellness, I don't even know what to call you, wellness professor, as we would say, and the anti-aging queen. Thank you so much, Alycia, for being here, all jokes aside.
Hey, sis and partner. Thanks for having me.
Girl, you look good.
Look, that's your fault. I'm blaming it on you and ICO1, the machine, and Miss Cherie J. It's all good.
How old did you say you were?
I'm 54 years old, proud.
Can you stand up for him one time? I mean, I hate to do this to a woman because you're not supposed to put their body on parade, but girl, 54 years old looking good. Amen.
I have to let women, men and women, know that, look, you don't have to go and get this quick fix. Just put a little bit of love and care to yourself, and you can do this. I've had no surgeries. I just have a crazy nutritionist named Cherie, who tells me I have a love affair with food. And I do. But I have a renewed love affair, thanks to you, with eating healthy food. And the machine is incredible, which I'll try and remember to go in the other room real quick. I'll send you some stuff so you can see what I do.
Absolutely. Alycia, can you just tell us how you came up with this idea for KIAN?
Initially, KIAN started out of necessity because of, as you know, Dr. Alan Fields, who was my partner in life, was very ill, and I couldn't find any products that worked for him. I became a professor in that kitchen. I became a lab doctor for sure, and came up with some good stuff, and it really worked for him. And about a year into that, I started feeling uncomfortable, with my body and with myself. So then the second part of KIAN, which is where you came in, and we started talking about doing something that was natural, and I got the ICO1 machine because they tried it on me and it was amazing. And so the second part of the company was born out of vanity. I mean, it's just the truth. I mean, you have all these 20-year-olds running around here getting all this plastic surgery, which is to each his own, which is fine. But that wasn't what I wanted to do. Not to say I didn't consider it. I absolutely considered it. But after doing research, I was like, really, I got to do something else. And someone told me to try the ICO1 machine, and I did. Worked on my face first, and it was incredible. Then they did some work on my body, which is all natural, non-invasive, laser and LED technology. I fell in love, and I said, Cherie, let's do it. And as you know, I opened on your birthday. Happy birthday. Belated
Thank
birthday.
You. So my birthday present, literally I got a phone call, and it was like a picture. And I was like, what is that? She's like, here's our keys. Welcome, business partner. We're opening KIAN.
1 year. We just passed our 1 year anniversary.
Amazing.
As you know, you just had a birthday. So 1 year anniversary of KIAN Beauty and Wellness Bar and Wellness Center, as well as 2.5 years of Keeping It All Natural, the product line.
Amazing. Happy anniversary.
Yes, happy belated birthday and happy anniversary.
Thank you. So you talked about the machine, ICON. What is the other parts of KIAN? Can you tell us about the products?
Well, KIAN, I've kind of cut the product line down to be very specific, working on certain things with the body because we have the spa part of KIAN. So now we have the body lotion, body wash. I have a amazing toner, as you know. So I have about 6 or 7 products that I perfected that I really like to introduce out there. So it's body wash, body lotion, body butter. You know, it's that time of the year, gotta have that skin smooth.
Yeah.
My lip balm, I don't use any beeswax because there's a lot of people that are allergic to bees. So I use coconut wax in the lip balm, and people are crazy for it. And a toner that we have. We have a sugar scrub, which someone that I know likes to taste the sugar scrub when they use it on their face. If you won't say who. You know, it's a limited line, but I like to give people what they want, and it's very targeted. So that's what we use in our spa. When we do our facials, I use a lot of all natural products, which I do a lot of research into what products have certain, you know, they say it's natural, but not everything that says natural is natural. So I do a lot of research before I bring in any other products to use on our clients.
And you also have hair products. Girl, that hair is gorgeous. It is shiny, gleaming. Tell us about your hair products.
Well, I was jealous of someone's hair who decided to cut it all off, but I'm happy to know that she's letting it grow back. That was what, 3 years ago now?
Yes.
About 3 years ago. And I said, you know, I'm gonna get that hair. How I was gonna get there, I had no idea. But I had to end up changing my diet. And I started with the KIAN hair, skin, and nails challenge. And my hair started growing. Started eating a certain way, which is part of the challenge. And with the hair products incorporated, which is the hair serum and the hair mask, both of which help your hair grow, keep your hair moisturized. And I've probably grown about 2.5 inches in the last probably maybe a year or less, 2.5, 3 inches.
It is
My
beautiful.
hair, it's down to about right here right now.
And
So it's
she's
growing.
clowning me. I just need you to know, Courtney, she's clowning me with the hair, skin, and nails because I couldn't get that out when we were recording something. My daughter came in the room and was like, "Hi, I'm Cherie Johnson." And she said my lines and I couldn't get it out.
Young Queens came out and said, "Hi, I'm Cherie Johnson, and let's talk about my hair, skin, and nails challenge." I was like, "What?" So yeah, she clowned you. She did. I actually found that clip. I was gonna send it to you. Say like, remember when
I
you
was
said
so
skin,
annoyed.
you said skin hair, something, skin hair, nails, something. You said it backwards.
And
It only took a day and a half to do it.
I was struggling, and she came out one take J, schooled mommy.
She schooled me too, because I was like, wow, she was in another room. We didn't know she was listening.
Now, Courtney, do you have any questions?
Hi, Courtney.
Hey, how you doing? I'm just say something. Hey, you fine as hell. You got me shook over here. I can't really say nothing right now. I'm gonna be honest.
Thank you.
I don't shit.
And fellas, just so you know, this is not just a spa for the ladies. We service men as well.
Absolutely.
What can you do? What can you do for me?
We can give you that 6-pack ab, trim your waist, even plump your booty if you need a little booty plumping. If you have any wrinkles or anything you want to get rid of, we do the same protocol there's a few programs that are specifically for men on the machine. But of course, with our skincare, you come in, we do a skin analysis, we do a consultation for men. We have probably 20% of our clientele are male. We have men from different places fly in and come and get their facials. They come and get their work on the machine. So it's for men and women for sure.
Absolutely.
And also the machine does pain protocol. The machine actually, if you have a muscle pull, you go to the gym, you work out really hard, and you want to get rid of that soreness, the machine does that as well, along with our far infrared detox bed. So we offer probably about 20 different services.
And we actually have a lot of male clients who are athletes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. A lot of boxers. They do a lot of the pain protocol, as you can imagine. So like tomorrow I'm working on one of our clients who Cherie did the nutritional breakdown on. And I've been doing the pain protocol because he has a sore shoulder, of course, doing his boxing and stuff. So we're working on his shoulder and it works. I mean, we don't have this type of technology in the United States. And I was fortunate enough to get this machine called ICO1, or ICON is called in Europe, as you can imagine why they call it ICO here. But it's from Bologna, Italy, and it's been all over Europe for about 17, 18 years now. We've only had it in the States probably a year and a half. They had just recently brought it into the States when I got it. Talked to Cherie and we said, let's do it. So we have it. We have one of maybe 4 machines in the whole state of Florida. And there's not a lot all over the US, which we're looking to expand to different cities like Vegas. We're talking about going to Austin, maybe a couple other places. Not too sure about LA because that market is so oversaturated, but the machine is absolutely incredible. I can't even tell you the amount of benefits a person gets from this machine. From the beauty end, there's a full healthcare protocol as well as a beauty and wellness protocol. So when you say, do you work on men, women, we have a mother-daughter couple coming in this weekend. Mom is getting her body sculpted, so we do body sculpting with the machine, and the daughter is getting her acne worked on. So
what exactly is body sculpting?
So with the machine, for us, you've heard of cool sculpting, right?
I have, but I don't know what exactly.
Okay. So with cool sculpting, they take and they freeze an area.
Okay.
With this machine, you put on a bodysuit. I think you guys have some of the clips, and Cherie has experienced it. You put on a full bodysuit, and we use laser and LED to get rid of unwanted fat. So with the laser and the LED, we melt away inches. So if you have, it may take time. I mean, it's not a quick fix. It's not, okay, come in and then I'm going to take and shape your body. This was work. Me getting my curves back required me being dedicated to my cause, which is being on the machine, eating properly. So you body sculpt naturally as well as with assistance without going under the scalpel.
Absolutely. And she also does post-care. So if you have had some plastic surgery, a lot of it goes wrong. There's chemicals that shouldn't be, and there's a lot of things that women don't know that they need to do after they have plastic surgery. So there's a lot of things to do when it comes to plastic surgery aftercare. A lot of women go and get these expensive surgeries done, but they don't take care of themselves post-surgery the way that they're supposed to. And you end up looking like plastic surgery gone wrong. Alycia can work some of that out. Can you tell us about aftercare?
It's really interesting because, as you know, one of our clients that we're working on right now has been coming to us for almost a year. She had plastic surgery. She wasn't overweight. She just wanted the quick fix. She wanted to do something, it was her little birthday present to herself. She figured get rid of a little bit here, a little bit there. What happens with plastic surgery, whether or not it's on your breast, I'm in the process of fixing someone who had a breast implant, not really an implant, fat transfer into her breast. So we're working on getting rid of the scar. When you get liposuction, you kill the fat cells. So when you gain weight, the fat goes back someplace else. It has to go somewhere. A lot of times when you have a tummy tuck or you have liposuction, they use a machine, or I'm sure everyone's seen this little long metal object that they're taking and sucking out the fat. A lot of times that causes scar tissue and it's lumpy. So underneath the skin, you may have tight and taut skin, but you have lumps. When you gain weight back from, getting a liposuction, you end up having cellulite because the fat that you would have gained in your stomach or wherever you had your liposuction has to go somewhere else. And then it ends up on your butt or on your legs. So that quick fix is only a quick fix for a moment. And then people end up here because we help smooth all of that out. We also do post-lipo lymphatic drainage. So after they have their drains removed, we actually work on the scar and we work on the incision to help it heal and make it a smoother appearance. So you get a maximum results from all the liposuction that you had. We do work on people who had 360 lipos, fat transfers in their breasts. If someone's had the BBL, Brazilian butt lift, we end up going and helping them heal, number one, as well as helping them shape out and get their final result.
Something else that women don't talk about, post-pregnancy. If you happen to have a C-section or have a C-section scar that you do not like, it helps minimize that scar.
Well, that's for sure. I mean, look, we all have little things that we don't like about us. If you have stretch marks on this machine, the ICO machine, it has a protocol that's more of a healthcare protocol that we do post-surgery as well as if you have a burn, if you have a scar from a C-section, a scar from liposuction, or just a scar you want to get rid of. It also helps fix stretch marks. If you have stretch marks in your breast or even stretch marks after you've had the surgery or had a baby, this post is called Post Mass. It's a program that's on the machine, helps to take out the swelling, inflammation, and helps you heal. So the machine is, like I said, I can't say enough about this machine. It's all over the world. We're just late getting it here. But it saved me from plastic surgery because I was thinking about it.
And I couldn't believe that she was thinking about, like, she is so pretty. When she told me, I'm thinking about, I was like, are you crazy? And you know, there's not, she's very, but
I think that the person's supposed to take care of themselves, and I wasn't comfortable with my skin. So I can, I really understand when women and men come here. I understand how they feel because I was there. Like I said, the second part was born out of vanity, and talking to you were like, you're nuts. I'm like, no, I'm serious. So, because I was going to get it done. But I mean, it's discipline, and you have to have self-love. Self-love is so important. I think our younger generation does not have that for themselves. They're okay with taking their clothes off. That's not love. Because you take your clothes off and get on Instagram. Okay, you spent money. You go out and spend money on that you could spend on your education. You'll go spend $20,000 on getting a Brazilian butt lift and your whole body done. So, I mean, here with KIAN, I have nothing against people getting liposuction. I just want them to help them feel their best self at the end of the day.
I don't have any problem with it either. But before you go and do something invasive, let's try coming to KIAN, have a consultation.
Absolutely.
Let's try to keep it natural from the inside first and see if we can fix whatever it is. Give us a chance to help you help yourself. And then if you don't like the results, 6 months to a year, go do what you got to do. But at least give yourself a fair chance first.
And look, we've seen results first day where people have come in and gotten rid of cellulite on the back of their legs in one treatment. I mean, because when we work with someone, when you're doing your nutrition part and I'm doing the beauty part, we really talk to them about, hey, it's okay that you had your liposuction. Let's help you get the maximum results and not just help you look in the mirror and go, I look good. We want you to feel good. Because people don't think about their health until they get sick. We don't want you to be sick and then all of a sudden going, oh, my back hurts or my stomach hurts because you're overweight or because you're not eating properly. We want to help people look good and feel good all the time and be able to look in the mirror and see that reflection and be comfortable with that reflection. Like I said, what I've been through with my personal life. I've always cared for everyone else. You have to care for yourself. Self-love is the first love that you should have. That should be your first love affair. And if you need liposuction to help you get there, okay. But realize there's infections that come along. People die on the table. Do your research. Do your homework before you go under the knife. In the state of Florida, it's a no-fault state. Kanye West's mother came here and had her surgeries. She's no longer with us. So you should be really conscious of what you're about to do. It looks good and it looks pretty at the end of the day, but not everyone is lucky enough to come out of it healthy or come out of it at all. So we want to invite people to come and let us help them be their best self inside and out, and don't get sick to think about getting well. Wellness should be your everyday thought, not an afterthought.
Yeah, I'm
So,
actually. Okay.
Oh, no, go ahead.
No, I was actually, because I'll be honest with you, a lot of the stuff y'all talking about is over my head, but this picture right here on your Instagram, Keeping It Natural, really is a good picture. Shows what exactly y'all do. Because I don't even know what liposuction is, but this picture.
Yes, that was one treatment.
Yeah,
she said she never had surgery. I don't know 100%. We can only go by what people tell us, but that was one treatment.
Mm-hmm.
That was her. We had the machine, didn't have the machine that long. And I had to, I was looking, I was like, are you kidding me? Like, it blew me away. I was 100% sold. This isn't a machine from China, not knocking China, not knocking the machines that come from China, but this machine has real science behind it. Real science. And the science shows for itself.
What's the fake? Like, I'm looking at the man. He's getting ready, I guess, to do a facial. So what do you do to a man's, like, what's he about to get done to his face?
Well, if it's an older gentleman, we do lifting. We pull everything up.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
So we do lifting. If it's a 2-part facial where we'll do our signature facial, which is a traditional facial as well as a facial with the machine. So the machine, no matter how old you are, as you age, you lose collagen, you lose fat. I mean, I had to do my face yesterday. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be on camera. I got to look good. So, it pulls up, it lifts, your skin. If it's someone that's younger, a lot of times if you're not eating properly, everything comes out in your skin. So it helps to extract the impurities. It helps to plump the fat in the skin. So, you get that youthful look back. No matter if you're 26, it helps if you have acne. It helps with getting rid of acne. And we combine it with a traditional facial most of the time to help get the rest of the impurities out. So, I mean, for men, it does the same thing. Anything that we can do on a female, we can do on a man. We don't discriminate.
No.
And then, we had a guy in here last week who barely had an inch of fat on him. And he's like, I need you to help me get my abs out. Okay.
And that's that NFL. So look, we service basketball, NFL, boxers, runners. There's a plethora of men who come in the building, and some of them are just businessmen. Yep. Some of them do real estate. Some of them, own different businesses. So it doesn't matter if they're lawyers, a dentist. Yep. Even if you just want a Swedish massage, come on by KIAN. If you're looking for a nice present for the holiday seasons or for anniversary.
That New Year's Eve dress. We'll get rid of that extra weight. I mean, Courtney, look, men, especially now, aren't as shy about getting in shape. They aren't as shy about going and getting plastic surgery. And they're definitely not shy about coming in here with us. And we put them in the suit, just like we put the women. It's a protective garment because we do use a cool laser against the skin, but it's non-invasive. So they come. We like for people to come here and join our family. I mean, this is when we created designing of KIAN and everything, we didn't want it to feel like you're going to the doctor's office and getting another procedure so that it's so sterile. I don't know about everyone else, but when I go to the doctor, I'm there because I'm sick and I'm nervous as hell and I don't like a doctor's environment. So we created it to feel more like, oh, I'm going to my home spa. You feel comfortable and we serve nice teas, the whole gamut. So men are getting as involved in their own beauty and wellness as women are. It's not just guys, women anymore. Definitely not.
Right. Okay.
So come on, Courtney, we got you. Well, come on to Miami or come to Austin or come to Vegas. I'm sure you can find your way. We're going to have to like you.
Yeah, I was just in Vegas. I didn't. Okay. Well, let me ask you this though. So what's the what kind of budget do we need to have?
Okay. So you know how you if you go to some of these other procedures, it's like $4,000 or $5,000.
Right.
This is $1,500 for 10 treatments.
Oh, damn.
And we have it so you join a VIP package.
Oh, damn.
And we give you discounts. The longer you're with us, it's 10 to 12 treatments for your desired effect, whether or not it's just getting rid of a scar, getting rid of liposuction, or healing, doing a lymphatic drain. So it's $150 per treatment. We suggest people come once or twice a week. We have a girl who's been with us for a year. She's probably, because she doesn't come consistently, she'll go away, she travels, she'll go away, she comes back. But she took her whole program that Cherie created for her lifestyle change with detoxing and how she eats. Now she works with us.
That's just the price of a package. You can also come in massage or facial, and you can get out the door for $150.
Oh yeah, because our mini glow facials are $55. So let's come in, get your glow on. You got a quick event you want to go to get your skin nice and clean, get a quick mask, out the door, $55. All the way to, our signature facial, which is $225. But the signature facial is a traditional facial with a mask, with hydro jelly mask, which we use all natural hydro jelly, face scrubs and all that. Then you get your machine, go in and use the machine and get the rest of the plumping. So, it's anywhere from $55 and up.
That was
affordable.
Sold me.
Look, women like shoes. I thought when we created KIAN, keeping in mind that people have a budget, keeping in mind that we wanted people to be healthy as well. That's why we're a beauty and wellness center. It's not just about the beauty. We want you to be beautiful inside and out. So we kept budget in mind. We kept atmosphere in mind. That was all very important. As we created everything, we took everything into consideration. And the first thing I said when the company trained me, they said, well, the packages for the machine. They said, well, the packages are $1,500. You sell them 10 packages or 10 treatments at one time, $1,500. And I started thinking, wait a minute. I like shoes. I like to go shopping. I have those extra things that I want to do for myself. So we made it affordable so they could pay individually or they could become a part of our VIP package. And when you join the VIP package, you get discounts on all of our other services. You get our products. So, we ask people to come and be a part of our family, not just a one-time thing. That's not what, it may work for some people, but that's not going to get you maximum results because you go home and you forget about it. So we beat up on some of our clients in a good way.
Yes, because you have to commit. We're not magicians.
Right.
We can make you look fabulous, but you also got to do your part.
Right.
Well, we got the magic wand, but they got to have the fairy dust.
I like that.
So we work together. I mean, it's a collective. It's only if you do one procedure a week in 10 weeks, which is 2.5 months, you're where you want to be. You got your nutrition under wraps. You're healthy. You're going to feel great. You're going to bounce around. Your body's automatically going to process and start dropping weight, which helps us work better with you to sculpt you with the body sculpting. So that's why we always tell everyone, and we give Cherie, our nutritionist, they get to work with Miss Beautiful Cherie Johnson on the nutrition part, because I don't get involved in the nutrition part. I run the day-to-day stuff and keep everything going on here, but that's her thing, and she's amazing at it. Like, look, I'm definitely a product of her.
And I don't get involved with what she does because I can't run the machines. I can't do nobody facial.
You look pretty in pink, by the way, miss.
Thank you so much. See, my big sister told me she liked this color on me. So
yeah.
I make sure
we both wore color today. We're always in black, but today we wore color.
Right.
That's keeping it all natural and feeling good about yourself.
I figured since I wasn't going to comb my hair today because I don't really feel good, I'm sick, y'all.
You even put some makeup on? Ooh.
I tried to do a little something because I look sick too.
No, you don't. You're beautiful.
Thank you.
I have to tell you, Courtney, this young lady, I am so proud of her every single day. And she mentors me and she doesn't realize it because I've gone through a lot. I've lost my mom and my husband in the last year and 3 months now.
Oh, man.
And I took care of them. And she really showed me that I had to take care of myself. I mean, the person you see here is not the same person that was here a year ago. I was tired. I dropped 3 sizes, by the way, Miss Cherie.
She was gorgeous. Don't let the smooth taste fool you. Cherie ain't do nothing but make her promise that she was going to start putting herself first. That's all Cherie did.
Yeah, but then it was, well, can I eat this? So I have to tell everyone my little story real quick about when I initially changed how I eat. And I was like, I saw this really pretty fruity drink. And I called and I said, hey, snap that little picture. Can I have this drink? She said, what? No, click. It's like, did she just hang up on me? Like, I couldn't believe she hung up on me. There was no conversation for me. But you know what? I have respect for that because she knows her part. She knows what these things do to you. And it made all the world a difference. I still haven't gone back to that place and gotten that drink, but now that I've almost reached my goal, I'm going to go.
I think you got that, boo. I think you got
that. One. So, but yeah, I mean, we care. I mean, at the end of the day, we care. We want you to keep it natural, keep it all natural, keep it natural, be your best self. It works.
And let me explain why I acted like that with her. I'm not just like that. Well, yeah, I am like that with everybody. But I spend time with you. I do this nutritional consultation. I am as long as you need me. I don't rush you off. I answer all your questions. I find out your medical background. Then I literally sit on the computer for sometimes hours and come up with a plan based upon your body, what your needs are, what conditions you have, whether it's diabetes. Now, she doesn't have any of this, but if you're a diabetic, if you have fibromyalgia, if you are battling lupus, if you have high blood pressure, if you have herpes, I can't cure these things, but I can help aid them. And I can get you eating on the right path if you need like an anti-inflammatory diet. If you are a athlete and you need to either gain weight or lose weight. I help you do that. So a lot of times you give people all this information you send out and they just won't read it.
I tried to push it just a little. It had fruit in it. Come on, it was fresh fruit in it.
So it was cute, you know what I'm saying? It was all fruity and everything, but I specifically said
No alcohol.
You could have had all the fruit you wanted, but
I
no.
was making too.
Yeah, see, so that's why I hung up on it.
Exactly. But let me say this, and I'm gonna toot her horn. I've done the detox challenge, changed my life. She was like, "Oh, after day 6, you're gonna hate me." After day 6, I felt so damn good. I called. I was like, "Girl, I got this." I did hair, skin, and nails, as you see.
She did.
My nails and my nails.
So proud.
Changed the way I'm eating. I did, and I'm in menopause. So for you ladies who think that there are no options when you get menopause, I'm in menopause. I am right smack in the middle of menopause. I'm 54 years old. Cherie gave me the formula of what I needed to do. This is the product of it. I'm not getting menopause fat. I mean, I'm a little lazy on the working out part, and I need to do that. But everything else she gave me to do and busted me about I need to do. We'll get ready to clean my liver next because I'm cleansing. But, it works. It just takes a little bit of self-love, self-care, and dedication, and it works. And she's got the formula. I back her up in here. We do the facials. We became a really good team, and we want to invite people. Come on in. Oh, by the way, Cherie, I would like to offer everyone a free consultation to come on in. We're also going to, for a limited amount of time, do a free consultation with you. We'll probably offer maybe 5 or 10 people that, a 30-minute free consultation with that. But I want people to come in, sit down, and tell us how they feel. I mean, we've had people here crying. As you know, the young lady with the acne, she was crying. But, she did what she was supposed to do, and she got results. She really was, and young. So, I mean, I want to be able to give everyone a free consultation. Come on in. I don't want to just talk about it. I want to be about it. That's why I use all of my own products. Cherie uses our products. I use my products. We don't just say, hey, come in and do this. I'm not trying to sell you. I don't want to sell you anything. I want you to believe in yourself and come in and take care of yourself, and let us help you take care of yourself. Let us show you how to take care of yourself. Having said that, for the new year, come in, get a free consultation. We'll also give away some free services to a select few. We'll talk about what we're going to do. But it's $25 to pay for your suit. What do you have to lose?
Nothing.
50 minutes to 45 minutes to an hour of taking care of yourself with no interruptions.
And I'm sure you ladies being attractive helps bring in men. You sold me.
That one right there.
Sold me.
With the men, it's really interesting. The men, when they leave, they walk out, they're like, look, they tell other guys. I mean, we've had so many referrals from all colors. I mean, we treat all races. It's not about, even though we're two, African American females, we treat all races. We have Caucasian clients, Black clients, Spanish clients, Filipino clients. So we don't, it's about you. We all, when you cut us, what happens? It's the same color. So yeah. Male, female, transgender, it doesn't matter to us. We want everybody to feel good about themselves.
And the great thing is they do. When they leave, they are happy.
I asked a client today, I was showing Heather, hi Heather, make sure you watch this. Heather's our chef. She's been a client for a year. She just agreed to help us create our program for food, putting recipes together, which is the next step. And I said to her, why do you like coming here versus going someplace else? She said, because it's comfortable. Mm. I feel comfortable when I come here. It smells good. She feels good. I showed her some other pictures of other places, and I'm like, is it me, or does this feel cold and sterile? And that was one of the things that I didn't like when I used to go to Medi spas and different places like that. I always felt like it was just so cold and sterile. They just wanted to sell me something, and that was it.
And they did.
Oh, we take care credit too. Did I say that? I tell everybody we take care credit. So if you got care credit or you want to apply for care credit, you can sign up for care credit right here, or you can do it online on our website. So that, Courtney, just so you know, it's like a medical credit card.
Okay.
A beauty and medical credit card. Okay. So they can sign up for care credit. We get a lot of referrals because of care credit. Okay. We've been doing really well with the care credit.
So you got the business all lined up, sounding good over there. Yeah.
I'm exhausted, dude. I've been working. We used to close on Sunday, Mondays, but this is our busy season, so I've been working 7 days a week. I haven't had a day off now 3 weeks.
You said oh, wow. So you say you in Miami?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, we're in Hollywood. We're looking to open in Aventura middle of this month. We're moving to a larger facility. We've been downsizing where we are now to move into a bigger facility.
I'm going to be in Orlando in March.
That's 2.5 hours.
That's how many?
2.5 hours for us. Come on over.
Okay. All right. I'm going to have a game with me, too. All right. I'm going to see.
Come on over.
Make that happen.
I had Cherie here with the baby for Disney World last March, and we did our not really a grand opening. I guess it was a hard opening because we were open in November. We did a little gathering last March.
Yeah.
So it's a long year. Losing my life partner was rough, but I'm coming back to life. I'm getting better. I'm fighting menopause to the. I'm gonna win. I'm winning.
You are winning. You are gorgeous.
Thank you, sis. I love you. Thank you so much for everything you've done for me. Like, really.
Thank you so much for giving me a business on my birthday. Who does that?
Yeah, right. What's your nationality?
For me?
Yeah.
Everything. Yeah. I'm a mutt. I'm a mutt, but I'm a proud woman of color.
Yeah.
She's beautiful. That's what she is.
All right.
And I'm so thankful to know her. She's changed my life. Talking about I changed her. She made me a business owner. Cherie wasn't thinking about being no business owner.
You remember when I said to you about getting that daggone certificate? You were like, what?
She sure did. So I hadn't redone my nutrition certificate in years because, yeah, I would help people here and there, but I wasn't really serious about it. And she was like, no, you were going to sit down. I had just moved. I had boxes everywhere. And she was like, you're going to sit down, you're going to study, and you're going to pass that test. If it was not for her, I would not have redone my certificate. So thank you so much. She was like, do it. I said, what? She said, pass that test. And I said, are you serious? Not only did she say, pass that test, she was like, send it to me. I'm paying for it.
Yep.
Big sister came along, paid for my certificate. And I didn't know.
No excuses. I didn't want to hear, well,
But what you guys don't understand is she set me up. I didn't know nothing about the business. I didn't know what she had. She had plans. She didn't tell me about it. All I knew was I don't like school, so I'm gonna have to sit here and study and pass this test again. And she was like, pass that test, send me the paper. So I sent it to her and was like, I passed. She was like, boom, paid. Here's your certificate. I didn't know she was starting no business.
But see, what she don't know is I was plotting on her probably a year before that because I know her lifestyle was natural. So I was tracking her before. I was like, how am I gonna get her involved? And then when the whole nutrition thing came up, I was like, oh, there it is. There's my loop. I got it. So, but we're a great team. We're definitely a great team. Absolutely. I always said, Cherie's amazing. I'm like, yeah, I know. Yeah, all right.
After they hate me. Let's be real. They don't like me at first.
But you know what, Cherie? You know we have a difficult case with a male right now.
Yes.
So I heard from him today, and he got his clearance from his doctor. He doesn't have anything wrong with his heart. So I said, then you know what? You have no excuse to call me and say, oh, it's not working. I said, what did you do to work for yourself? Did you follow Cherie's program? Well, yeah. I said, so when you came here, if you're still doing this, and this is what people don't understand, there is no magic wand. Even liposuction isn't magic. You look good for the first, it takes a year almost for liposuction to really kick in and heal, number one. But there's still no magic wand. You might like the results that you don't have a roll and instead you have a flatter stomach. But if you don't push yourself away from the table, no matter what we doing here, it only gonna help us so much. When he stuck to the program and was coming here faithfully, he lost what, 6 pounds was it in 4 days?
In 4
so
days.
He lost the fluid. We drained his lymphatic system. After 4 or 5 days, he went back to doing this. So I'm like, well, what do you want us to do? That's your job. We do our job. You come in, you get your services, you got your nutritional consults. If you need to go back to the table and say, hey, Cherie, help me out a little bit more, that's up to you. Don't you have to be responsible for yourself, male or female. I wanted mine. I wanted to be cute again. I wanted to, be healthy. I wanted to, look cute.
She was always cute. Let's be real. Okay, so around how many pounds did you lose? Because I don't want these people thinking that you were like one of my lifestyle clients. You weren't.
I dropped 3 sizes, but I wasn't. Okay, so give you an example, right? Today, when I was getting dressed, the clothes that were too big, I held a pair of pants up to me. No exaggeration. There was this much space in the side of the pants.
Wow.
So I held them up next to me. I wore a pair of jeans yesterday that used to be so tight, they used to cut me around my waistline. I could pull them down without unzipping them or unbuttoning them. So you know what I've been doing. I mean, I changed what worked for me. I changed my lifestyle. I changed my diet. I try to get more rest now. I'm caring more for myself.
Huh? She still be cheating.
Oh, I do cheat.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie. It's not that it's not easy anymore, but I love food. Like you always beat me up about my relationship with food, and people do.
I just want people to think, because people think, oh my God, I'm gonna have to live my life on a restricted diet. I don't believe in diets. Diets don't work.
Not at all. Not at all. I mean, I went through the 9 pages of, my intake form, and I know what works for me. And I noticed yesterday, talk about cheat. Yesterday, I had a little teeny piece of a chocolate bar. I had a headache all night.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that was probably the caffeine and stuff and the sugar. It probably gave you a sugar crash.
I don't do, so now I eat my apples. I have healthy alternatives, but I still cheat every so often because I love food. Who doesn't? But what's more important? My health and then my looks are important to me. So I do what's necessary, and then I call you and tell you what I did to myself.
She always confesses, like I can see her or something, like a fly.
Always, like I was.
You would have killed me today. I went to the drive-through. Like, I get off the phone and I laugh because it's okay.
Or I'll be on the phone with her going, "Hey, what's healthier, McDonald's or what was the other one I was going to do? Oh, Burger King, the Impossible Burger. Remember that day? I was like, what's the Impossible Burger? Or should I go to McDonald's?" She was like, "Really?"
So what's the answer?
Just so we clear, tell everybody, Cherie, there's no fast food that's healthy.
No.
Not even Subway?
Sodium, sugar.
Keep going.
Not even Subway?
Keep going.
Even when I go to Subway, when I do want a sandwich of some sort, I have the veggie patty, which is sodium and sugar.
Okay, look.
I threw little pieces of vegetables in it, though, so I justified it to myself.
What about tuna? Is tuna? That's all I ever get is tuna.
What you don't understand is there's stuff in the bread that is put in your tires.
Oh, no, I don't even eat the bread. I get the wrap. But what about tuna? Is tuna okay? Because I love tuna.
So I don't eat the bread. A wrap ain't bread, huh?
Wrap is bread? I say one word.
I can't talk to y'all. He said I eat the wrap.
How often do I eat bread? I don't eat bread that much anymore.
Well, I understand. I'm just talking about Subway. Like, I'm not trying to get sued or anything, but just read the ingredients of what y'all eat.
So
just drive it.
So wait a minute. A spinach wrap ain't made out of spinach?
From Subway or from Trader Joe's?
No, from Subway.
I don't know. Read the ingredients.
Ah, damn.
But guess what? And what people don't realize, we use the internet for everything else. Go type in what the ingredients are of a Subway sandwich, because the sodium is what kills you. Condiments, when you have mayonnaise and ketchup and all that stuff, all those things are bad for us. I cut most of that stuff. When I want it, I have it. But I mean, you got to really know what's in your food. Read the labels. If you can't read the label, go look it up on the internet. You got your phone. You got these phones with us all the time. Look it up.
And people are always counting calories. Who cares about a calorie? Look at the fat grams.
Damn, you weren't lying. I'm looking this up. Damn.
Sugar, sodium, calories.
And anything you can't read, Courtney, if you can't pronounce it, it's a chemical. Mm-hmm. Any way you twist it.
Saturated fat. People don't think about that. I mean, it's really, we've become a society of privilege and easy. That's what we do. I don't know about anyone else, but I don't necessarily, unless I have to, want to put my life in someone else's hand under a knife. It's just not my choice. Now, I'm not going to say when I'm about 75, you know, when they start to go this way, I'm going to consider it.
You're going to act cool.
I'm going to do, but I'm going to say.
But we're going to do preventative stuff so that it doesn't do that. Right now, we're just going to tighten those muscles right here.
Yep.
A little push-ups and keep them up, you know?
I said 75 or 80. If I'm sharing, I'm doing,
You see them moving, ladies? Simple exercise. I'm sitting in the kitchen, okay? Just keep those muscles up. It'll keep girls perky.
But you know what a lot of women come to learn about too is the underarm thing. 2 cans of soup. That's, you know, I do my little arm exercises walking around the house.
Yes.
That's it.
It's not difficult. The circles that we all did in kindergarten.
Yeah, we don't think about these things. I mean, look, the bottom line is like Courtney's looking up ingredients. That's all you have to do. You got your cell phones with you all the time. Look it up.
Absolutely.
So this Popeye chicken sandwich, it's no good calories in there?
So, Alycia, thank you so much for joining Cherie's World tonight.
Yeah.
I'm not going to keep
this all night, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm not going to keep you. You are gorgeous. I hope you're going to dinner or something.
I got dressed up to see my sis. I wanted her to see her hard work of my complaints. This is my favorite part.
Gorgeous. Look at her waist, man. Gorgeous.
So
I'm so excited. Thank you so much for letting us see a piece of KIAN, talking about KIAN, letting people know why we are involved with KIAN. Come down and visit KIAN anytime you hit South Florida. She's giving away free consultations. Hit us up.
Yep.
Come on in.
Pleasure to meet you.
Pleasure to meet you too, Courtney. We invite people to come on in and join the KIAN family and have a good time and enjoy being your best self.